Mr. Ramsey is sideways with the millennials again after he recently dropped a tweet that said if the payment on a 15-year fixed rate mortgage is more than 25% of your take-home pay, you should not buy the house. How much home can I afford? I asked my followers what they thought about this tweet and how they came up with how much home they can afford. Here's some of the top ranked comments. For a feature in my next video, drop a comment below and let me know how you came up with how much home you can afford. At the end of this video, I have a question for you to answer in the comments, and you can get a chance to get featured in my next video. So let's break this tweet down. Dave Ramsey actually said this quote a number of times. He dropped it again in 2023 on his Twitter and Instagram, and possibly on Threads, since apparently that's where we're all moving next. That being said, I think he actually said this before in his book, The Total Money Makeover. I read The Total Money Makeover. It's one of 20 personal finance books that I read, and let's give some context to that. The Total Money Makeover came out in 2003. When that book was published, the median home price was $161,500. So $161,000 could buy you the median home in 2003. Today, the median home price is over $400,000. To put it simply, today it costs more money to get less home. You might be wondering how we purchased our first investment property. I actually used the advice from The Millionaire Next Door, which is another one of my favorite books. And in that book, he says that you should never buy a home. Actually, he says specifically, if you want to be wealthy and you are not yet, you should never buy a home that costs more than 2 times your gross income. Following that rule, that kept our mortgage well under 30% of our gross income, and is giving us an opportunity to start looking at our next investment property and our next home, which we'll probably be looking into in the next 24 to 48 months. First, I just looked at median household income and what Dave Ramsey's tweet would mean for that household. With a 15-year mortgage, and mortgage rates right now, as the date of this video, around 7%, that would mean that they could afford a home that costs about $200,000. I think that's going to place them out of most major cities. Let me know what you think in the comments below. In 2022, the median man earned about $53,000 and the median woman earned about $40,000. I also looked at ages 25 through 45, and now I did a breakdown of what those individuals would be able to afford according to Dave Ramsey. If a man's able to save 20% and get a 15-year mortgage, that would mean he would be able to buy a home that costs no more than $150,000, $154,000 if you want to be exact. Running those same numbers, a woman should not buy a home that costs more than $116,000, according to Dave Ramsey. Once again, let me know what you think about the man and woman. In this case, I'm using median salary. Let me know if you want to break down by average. Drop a comment below and let me know what you think about these. Are they reasonable? Are you finding homes like this priced in your area? I want to hear from you, and my favorite comments will get featured in my next video.